I first discovered Bitcoin in 2011.
CryptoWaley has been landed here in Bengaluru, and here we are at the IBW event. We are meeting so many amazing folks and people around us. So the sir will introduce himself by, sir, what's your name?
SHIV MEHTA.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sir, कुछ बताइए अपने बारे में, like what do you do and how is long your crypto journey or blockchain journey?
Yeah, sure. So I'm originally from Sydney, and I first discovered Bitcoin in 2011, but didn't do anything with it because I thought it's a Ponzi scheme. And then I worked at a company which was dealing with private wealth management in Sydney. And this was in 2016. And I was researching alternative assets. And by virtue of that, got exposed to Bitcoin, studied it diligently for 100 hours, and then became a believer that it could be the future of money. So I've been in the space since 2016. In 2020, I went to NYU to study it academically.
Okay.
So studied it, and part of my thesis got published into a book. So I have been institutionally involved in crypto for the last 4 years. Angel invested in a few crypto startups, wrote a book, have got a podcast. And in India for the last 2 years, I'm a professor of crypto at a few business schools here.
So like, do you professionally teach crypto and blockchain stuff to the students or like what?
Yeah. So I'm a professor at crypto at an institute out of Delhi called Masters Union. Then I teach at Ford School of Management as well, which is also in Delhi. And I'm a chair professor of international finance at a university in Hyderabad called Voxen University.
Crazy. And what about like how long is those course? Like, do you provide crash courses or it's a complete course for 6 months or a 1 year duration? Like, wanna tell me something about that?
Yeah. So because I teach at university, it's part of their MBA degrees or bachelor's degree. So I teach a few subjects there as part of their overall MBA degree. The 3 courses that I teach is Introduction to Blockchain and Crypto Assets, which is more like theoretical introduction subjects to what we call in the industry to normies who do not know what Web3 is. So it's an introductory course. It's a full course to an MBA program. Then it's Introduction to Crypto Valuation. Teach them on how to use Glassnode and Artemis Terminal, these on-chain analysis softwares, to fundamentally value these cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Solana, and so forth. And of course, there is one crypto product management course as well, where it's how to become a Web3 product manager, because as you know, Web3 is different than Web2. And so the product management skills that one requires is very different. So teach these 3 courses in different degree programs.
That's crazy to know because my next question was gonna be like, is it for developers or is it for marketeers or is it for product managers? But it looked like you covered all the aspects and make sure that everyone has to learn everything. Then they can decide in which sector they want to expand themselves.
Look, that's very kind of you. So I don't come from a computer science background,
Okay.
but these courses are mostly centered towards business students because my background comes from a business standpoint as well. So these are all business subjects, but yeah, you covered it well. It covers economics, it covers financial analysis, and it covers, a lot of product management as well. But it doesn't cover hardcore computer engineering.
So basically, except the developing part or the coding part, you cover everything.
Exactly. And I think that's what we require in India, right? I think we've got a very hot developer market over here. Everybody are good developers. They know their languages and so forth. But what we need to really upskill them on is how to be a good storyteller, how to build like good consumer-based products, which we see already in Web 2, but we want to see it in Web 3 as well. So it's mostly on the business side of things that we teach.
And how people can apply for this if someone is watching this, because a lot of time whenever the people ask us question that how to start our journey, like they saw a ton of videos on over YouTube, unless and until they find some good YouTube channels, they are always going to like they invest a ton of money in shitcoins and they didn't perform. So these kind of activities actually happened because one of my friend like messaged me a week ago that they didn't know that WazirX, like he was asking me, bro, what happened to WazirX? मैंने कहा, bro, are you sleeping or what? Like it's been months and months that people are crying over the hack and you have no idea. So crypto is definitely, as of now, not for sleeping investors, I would say. But how do they start your course if they want to?
Yeah, look, good question. So because I'm a professor, I teach at universities. So universities have their own ways of, admitting students. So yeah, the 3 business schools where I teach is Masters Union. If you want to learn crypto, become a student at Masters Union, whether at a bachelor's degree or a master's degree there. Ford School of Management is the other one. So apart from the business schools where I teach as part of their degree programs, I have an online course, but that is only on crypto valuation. And that's with a company called Upsurge Club in India. So you search for Upsurge Club, which is in fact one of the India's unicorn educational wing. Some of your viewers would have heard of Dun app.
Yeah, definitely.
Dun app.
Everybody, like most of the users have a couple of options, and Dhan is like one of the very popular choice of every.
Exactly. So Dun app was very kind. Their 100% owned educational subsidiary firm called Upsurge Club. We did a partnership together where they wanted their audience to know fundamentally on how to value cryptos. So this was a partnership between Upsurge Club, me, Glassnode, and Artemis Terminal based out of New York. And we teach on how to use their tools to do on-chain analysis to fundamentally value on how to value these crypto networks. So it's not like drawing lines on the chart. It's actually fundamentally seeing whether they are seeing growth on the blockchain or not, and using that to gauge what should be the price of theirs.
So like there are
Search for it at Upsurge Club.
Yeah, like there are a lot of tools that people have no idea. For example, DeFi Llama or Artemis to check the online on-chain activity, the TVL, the number of daily active users, everything that we have to teach them. That's also we are trying to do on our social as well. So
You got to follow CryptoWaley then, guys. Follow CryptoWaley and some of my good friends at Soulverse as well that I got to know yesterday. But yeah, definitely follow CryptoWaley then.
Any ending note for the users, because a lot of users have seen the price action and they are going crazy on it. Because I do, like, as of now, we all know that the peak euphoria phase will come eventually according to the past cycles in Q4 2025. But as of now, I do feel like this is also not less than euphoria phase, because all the coins are pumping, all the people are so much hyped up. So a lot of new entrants are going to come. Any ending note for those viewers or traders or investors or the learners? Because a lot of people are going to be a complete mess after, I would say, a 2-year journey, because we are going to see a bear market as well. So any ending note for them?
Very good question, and a very good question to end the note on. I would like to tell your viewers, and I hope they diligently think about it, there is no substitute for personal responsibility. When you are investing your hard-earned money, even if you're following anybody else's advice, it could be me as well, at the end, the responsibility lies with you, because it's your hard-earned money, and it's your personal circumstances that I wouldn't know as a YouTuber or as a professor. So first of all, there is no substitute to personal responsibility. Do your own research. If you don't understand something, do not invest in it. Whether it's crypto, whether it's stock market, do not invest in it. I was a banker for 11 years who, like I said initially, back in 2011, thought crypto is a Ponzi scheme. Now I teach crypto. I wrote a book in crypto. I did my MBA in crypto. I researched crypto. So the point that I'm making is that there is no substitute to personal responsibility. In the end, the buck stops at you. This is the future. When the president of the United States is saying that he's going to use $25 trillion of US Treasury to buy Bitcoin, it's no longer a fad. It's no longer a fad. So definitely this is the future, but that doesn't mean that you should substitute the responsibility to somebody else. So research yourself, and if you can't research, don't invest. And follow your KOLs and social media influencers carefully. Do they have an agenda? Have they got a partnership, backroom deal, or so forth? So make sure you understand all that. But most importantly, educate yourself. Educate yourself.
That's a great ending note. Thank you so much.
No, my pleasure. And definitely, CryptoWaley guys are doing this. I got my brother cameraman behind this back as well, doing some amazing stuff. So definitely follow CryptoWaley. You guys are doing some good stuff.
Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. It's been a